Welcome to the Symmetry On Demand training series. This Symmetry On Demand training module will demonstrate the different ribbon bar options of the Symmetry interface for each of the predefined user roles. We will begin with the installer role and then continue with the administrator, manager, card admin, and then guard roles. While logged in as the installer, all 6 ribbons are available. Each ribbon item is grouped into a category, such as for the home monitoring alarms selection. Note that each operational screen will provide for the identical path. The home ribbon provides for the normal day-to-day activities, such as with alarms and activity management, operating defined graphics, operation from the command center, or creating or managing tasks. The video and audio category provides for live and playback of your video. The identity category allows for managing your card holders and visitors, as well as other card holder functions. The operation ribbon is where the installer configures such items under the times category as hours, time codes, holidays, and access codes. The commands category allows for a variety of different commands to be defined. The alarms category allows for you to define additional alarm options. The data category allows for an archive of the transaction database or a backup of the complete Symmetry database. The reports ribbon is broken into 3 categories: history, identity reports, and configuration. Reports will be covered in depth in another on-demand training module. The next ribbon is setup. Setup allows for the definition of device groups based upon your hardware options. The identity category provides for the built-in badge designer to create badge designs for card holders and or visitor cards. Additional options and badge designing will be covered in a future on-demand training module. The graphics category allows for adding graphic files and defining maps to be utilized on the home ribbon, monitoring category graphics. The configuration category allows you to define advanced access titles and add facility codes to your system. The identity verification group allows for you to set up identity verification and the groups that will be used. Following the setup ribbon is the install ribbon. This ribbon focuses on, as you would expect, hardware. From the system category, we can add additional clients to the system, client ports, companies or company groups if you are operating with multiple companies. The system category also provides for the default settings option to create templates for various hardware items. The default settings option also allows for you to add additional reader card formats. If you have existing card formats that you need to add another one in, it is strongly recommended to open the existing one that you are using and copy it so that any edits you make will not damage existing card formats. The additional categories of access control, intrusion, and video and audio contain selection screens which may be license dependent. The maintenance ribbon provides for a number of options. The categories and options on this ribbon are related primarily to post-installation tasks. The user and preferences category allows you to change the installer's password, to set up roles and accounts for operation inside of Symmetry, for editing the options for the system preferences and client preferences, or creating home screens, which are screens that will automatically open when a user account logs in. The download category provides for a number of items which can be downloaded. The access control, video, and system time categories provide various status and control options. The client communication option allows for the installer to confirm communication with a particular chain and is often used when discussing with tech support issues if they arise. Lastly, the licensing category allows the installer to expand the system's capabilities, such as adding additional readers, cameras, etc. Next, I will log in as the manager. Many of the ribbons for the manager are similar to those of the installer. The home ribbon, in fact, is identical to that for the installer. The operation ribbon has been modified slightly to no longer show holidays. Under the commands category, predefined commands, and on the alarms category to no longer display reporting and routing. The reports ribbon again is identical to that for the installer, as is setup. Install ribbon is the next of major significance, being different. The manager is limited under the system category to only creating or modifying company groups, and on the intrusion category, a limited operation for uploading an intrusion panel configuration or status color. From the maintenance ribbon has also been modified slightly in that the download category, only card downloads are allowed. Next, I will log in as administrator. Note that the available ribbons have been further decreased, and also that the available options on the ribbons have been scaled back as well. From the home ribbon, it's only allowed for tasks. The identity ribbon, only for cardholders and visitors. The operation ribbon has been scaled back to a great degree. The times category only allows the administrator to view the items. It does not allow them to create. For example, if I go to the hours, the new button is dimmed out. If I perform a find and open an existing hours definition, the copy and delete functions are also not available. The reports ribbon for the administrator only authorizes identity reports for cards and for access. As with the other items, the setup ribbon provides for view-only access to device groups and the items under the identity category. They are not allowed to view the facility codes under the configuration category. For the maintenance ribbon, the administrator is only allowed to modify their password. Note that if a Symmetry account is added to the card admin role, the default settings for the card admin role would mirror those of default settings for the administrator role. Next, we'll look at the guard role. While the primary operations are available on the home ribbon, some of the functionality is limited. For example, the guard can view status of devices from within the command center, but the guard cannot send commands. In addition, the identity category does not allow access to the cardholder screens, but it does allow the guard to manage visitors, perform identity verification, and locator functions. The operation ribbon allows the guard to have view-only access to defined instructions and comments. The reports ribbon for the guard is limited to history reports and to predefined reports. For the guard, the setup ribbon allows view-only access to various device groups. And again, the maintenance ribbon only allows for the guard to change their password. This concludes the Symmetry On-Demand training module. Thank you for your interest in the Symmetry Security Management System.